So welcome, Nakia, president of two companies, not just one, but two, Top of the Clock and ResilienC.
Yes.
And those two companies are actually sort of related. So let's start with Top of the Clock. Tell me the services that you provide and how you got to that company.
Top of the Clock was founded by my father, the late Nakia Stith, in 1991. We provide armed and unarmed uniformed security guard services. About 2 years ago, we realized that we were doing things a little bit differently, that it took more than a security guard to make a community safe. So as we thought about these ideas and we looked at how competitive we were in the marketplace and all of our advantages and what people really liked about us, it naturally was an outgrowth to create another business with a separate business model. So whereas Top of the Clock provides armed and unarmed uniform guard services, ResilienC is the company that comes in before those guards can even begin their work. So we look at it from a risk management approach, and we are really in the business of creating safe environments and safe communities. And for us, communities, it's a wide-ranging definition for community. It's where you work, it's where you play, it's where you shop, it's where you live. So that's what we're working. We're working on creating communities of the future.
And creating safe communities of the future.
Safe communities. So another piece of our work is to really marry the ideas of public health in security and safety services.
So very broad approach, and in fact one that you also echo in your personal life. You're bringing babies into the world as a doula, correct?
That's correct. I just assist. The moms bring the babies in, and I can provide assistance with comfort measures, and really childbirth education is another passion of mine. So helping families really create the environment that they want for their children, and it's such a big life moment that it's a joy. It's one of my favorite pieces of work to be a part of.
I can imagine. And here you are also, were a kidney donor to your father.
Yes, I was.
So you are a person who cares and a person who finds a way to help in almost every aspect of life.
Yeah.
Where did that come from, that impulse to care for and help?
I think it comes from my family. You know, that's the way I've grown up. It's always been a sense of selflessness. So the idea of community, the ideas of making communities safe, the ideas of helping families, to me it's one and the same. So I have to credit my parents, my grandparents, and everyone who's really been influential in my life to see examples of what is greater than the self.
And you know, not every CEO I interview actually comes in with that view. So how is it that it's easy for you to approach the world as an integrated self, applied in a business context, a personal context, a family context?
Because, you know, we can't control everything, and I think what we can control is who we are. And I believe that we're all here to do something unique in the world. And if you really, really are able to be purposeful and create your vision and really be able to live it, then all of those things naturally fall together. They don't fall apart, they come together. So for me, it is just the idea of the marvels of life, that we're here, and in order to be here and to occupy this space, I think it is a blessing. So I look at the world that way, and I can't wait to bring my talents to it to create a better place, because we die, we don't stay here forever, but we have to do something with the time and the space and the reality that's been given to us.
And because you believe it's precious, life is worth protecting, and our world and communities are worth protecting.
Absolutely. And I think that it's a natural fit to me to want to see us safe, to want to see us secure, and to want to have an interest in the public's health.
So let's shift gears ever so slightly. So tell me about how your clients appreciate your ability to provide safety at Top of the Clock and at ResilienC. What do they say they love most about your companies?
I think one of the things that our clients really appreciate, and what they've told us, is our rapid response time. And they like our guards feeling like a part of their family. The highest compliment that any client ever gives us is, I always forget that our guard works for you guys. They feel like such an integrated part of our business, of our operations, that I just know they wear your patch. So that to me is the highest compliment.
Now, how do you go off and hire people who are willing to be in service to others the way you are?
I think people get it once they get into the company. So we have all of our goals, we have set the vision, and we have what our value system. The value system that our company has is what we try to infuse with every security officer. So these are our goals, these are our mission, and this is how you have to fit in to this environment. So people are really excited, and we have core values. Our core values are not, can you write a good incident report? The core values are not, you know, do you stay awake? The core values are so much broader than that. So those parts of the job become encompassed in it. So it's, you know, having a respect and regard for fellow human beings. If I have that, then I'm certainly going to make sure that my work is on time. I'm going to make sure it's right. I'm going to make sure I don't show up late. So our core values are really the drivers for everything that we've been able to accomplish and do.
So as you look back over what has been a very challenging career, what are you proudest of?
I think I'm proudest of, that's an interesting question.
What would your dad say he was proudest of?
Yeah, you know, it's one of the last conversations I had with my dad, that's what he told me. He said, I can't believe you've been able to do this. I'm so proud of it. I can't believe it. So I think I'm proud of the fact that we were able to survive what seemed like insurmountable odds. You know, a company on the verge of bankruptcy with tax debt and liens and just terrible things. So I think I'm most proud of the fact that I get to work in the fulfillment and in the service of my own vision.
And your own vision is a wondrous thing to behold. I want to wish you a lot of luck.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.